the Community Choice Act. And we were just in D.C. last month, and we were arrested at the White House and then on Capitol Hill.
I'll just interrupt that for 1 second. They also got arrested last year when I was chairman of the DNC outside of the RNC, but I invited them in there so they didn't get arrested in front of the DNC.
We really appreciate that. And that was really important with us throughout the campaign because we clearly voted on an issue, and that was about people having the right to choose whether we live in a nursing home or in our own home.
Right.
And that's what the Community Choice Act will do. It will allow people all over the country the right to choose where we live and receive services. We're real happy to be in Denver. We are the home of ADAPT, and for 35 years we have been providing what the Community Choice Act would offer the rest of the country. Why we went to the streets, chained ourselves to the White House, and up on the Hill was we had to say to Congress that you cannot do health care reform if you don't address the most expensive service that you provide to people. It is cheaper for people to live in their own homes, and we're saying that, the health care reform must include long-term supports and services, and it must include CCA. And that is Senate Bill 683. And what do you know about our legislation, and how can you help us move our legislation forward?
Really important point, because it's not just about people with disabilities and limited. This is when I was governor in my state, we got a waiver from the Clinton administration, and we, for the first state in the country who were allowed to use Medicaid funds to take care of people in their homes and in step-down units. Now, in assisted care facilities, here's what this means. There are a lot of people in your community and a lot of elderly folks who end up in nursing homes but don't need to be there. And the reason for that, there's two reasons for that. First of all, the family, of course, is widespread all over the place in this very mobile society. So folks have a little that goes wrong with them, and they get to the point where they can't stay in their own homes, either because of dementia or a disability or whatever the reason is. But the payment structure says that you're either in your own home taking care of yourself with a little home health care that doesn't pay for it by Medicaid, or you go to a nursing home. That makes no sense at all.
Institutional bias.
Pardon?
Institutional bias.
Yeah, that's right. So, well, it's also, I don't think it's funded by Medicaid, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
but not much.
Somebody put in a trial program, and hallelujah, but it needs to expand a lot. New York does. So in New York, it allows Medicaid funds to be used to take care of people in their own homes? Okay, well that started... I take credit for that in Vermont 15 years ago. I don't care where we started. Look, this isn't about who gets credit. This is about getting the job done. So anyway, the point is that at a national level, they need to employ the Community Choice Act, not just community, but for seniors. And because we found it's not so much a matter of saving money. There are enormous numbers of people who end up in the wrong place. Once you get into a skilled nursing facility, you actually reduce your coping skills to the level of the help that you get, and then it's almost impossible to get out. So you need to only be in the place where you can maximize your independence and minimize your dependence. And gradually, obviously you need more help as time goes along, but that needs to be fixed, and that is something that, it's not so much you can save some money. What you can do is take care of twice as many people in their own homes, money-wise, as you can in an institution, and an awful lot of those people don't need